when I know that there are a lot of women who aren't experiencing these things with Black
But
men?
Jazz,
Why do I
you're forgetting the fact that two things can be true at the same time. So let me speak to what you just said, right? Again, you're not speaking to a person that's bitter because I'm very much happy with who it is that I'm with, right? And the experiences that I've had with women. More importantly, though, there is a messed up cultural problem with Black men too. And that's why I say that I'm an equal accountability smoke giver, because I call them out in the same way. And I say, yo, y'all fucked up. And the shit that y'all embrace and what y'all created and so on and so forth. And so three things can be true at the same time. Three things can be true at the same time in the entire culture by which we exist, including Western culture, including the thing that men have. Listen, the only difference is that men understand that when we fail, society hold us accountable, and that's going to be the end of the conversation. That's the only difference between the experiences between men, Black men specifically, Black women, and then culturally, right? That's the only difference. Western culture, we held accountable by default. And that's what gives us the leg up in this conversation a lot of times when we have in this conversation with women, because we know and we've experienced the no safety net. What y'all are doing, and the reason why a lot of times, and again, we speak to the majority, not all women or all men, but we got to speak to the majority. The problem is that y'all refuse to acknowledge, and yet y'all not getting the results as a whole. When we have these conversations, we use our anecdotal experiences in order to qualify what we're saying. But as a whole, y'all are losing. And so if the entire culture is losing, then that means that the first way that you solve it is that you got to acknowledge that you got a problem. And acknowledging that you got a problem does not mean that you throwing women under the bus. It means that you holding them accountable because you want better. The problem is that we got people pandering and saying, oh no, it's not all Black women. Yes, it's a cultural problem. It is. And if you want to solve for a problem, you got to solve for the majority, not the minority.
So is the solution of that problem to date outside your race while saying how all Black women ain't shit? Is that the solution?
But I don't hear guys saying all Black women ain't shit. That's the problem with the statement. I think that people can have preferences, but at the same time, nobody is saying all Black women ain't shit. I personally don't hear people saying that at large. I don't hear them saying.
So I got that part, but my thing is, if we know that's not the case, why is that always the focus?
The majority of it is the case.
No, but it's not though.
Women ain't shit. Listen, Jazz.
The majority of Black people are not shit. Like,
okay,
come on, now we got to give ourselves.
Let me ask you a question, Jazz. Are you telling me you're not hard pressed to go outside and let's say you dating a woman that's over 30 years old, that the majority of the women that's in the dating pool are single baby mamas? You telling me that that's not true?
Wait, running back. You said
if you go outside and you dealing with a woman that's over 30 years old and she in the dating pool, you telling me that it's not a strong possibility that more often than not she's a single mother?
Maybe. I don't know, because I mean, here's the thing. Like, when I look at my friends, they're all over 30, and they're single. A majority of them do not have kids. I don't have kids. I have one friend who's my best friend. She has 2 kids from a marriage. She's going through divorce now. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, but that's neither here nor there. So it's like, I can't really say that. I know that baby mothers exist. I know that they're there.
Listen. That's
a single mom.
No. Hold on. That's fair, because I asked you about your own anecdotal experiences, and that's not what your experience is. That's fair. I rock with that. That's fair. I don't have a problem with that because I asked you specifically about your own personal experiences.
But do you guys feel the way when women come out and say, oh, ain't all these men ain't shit? All these men ain't no good. They all broke. I don't like that either. Like, okay, girl, if you want to date a white man, go date a white man. If you want to date a woman, go ahead and date.
They can't get one.
Just don't knock the opposite person. And that's what I'm saying. Man, if you want to go date Chinese, Asian, white, whatever, do that. But don't knock other races in the mix. Like, I just don't get that.
That's called a tone police.
It's not tone police. Like,
yeah, it is.
You're so interested in whitey, go ahead, move along. Like, I'm white too. So I'm like, I just don't like the whole bashing. Like, okay, Like, it comes from women
I
too.
don't think we look at it like y'all. Because if y'all say I
Sure
couldn't
don't.
find if y'all say I couldn't find a black man to provide for me and do this, and you pop over a white dude, I don't look at that as bashing. I look at what you told me.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You probably could find a black man to provide for you.
No, if I said, nah, man, black men ain't shit. Y'all know for good daddies, y'all mamas wasn't shit. That's why you never gonna be shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and date Tom. That's bashing. Why do I need
trying to get Tom?
why do I need to bash black men?
Listen, I know enough black men. I know enough black men to believe what you saying is true, and I know enough black men to believe what you saying is not true.
Exactly.
So it really don't matter because that's just your experience. I don't care who you, as long as you happy. I don't give a fuck if he Chinese, purple, or alien.
Okay.
I don't care. You didn't bash black men. You bashed the dudes who you talked about.
No, but if
like
we're talking about these are the majority of men. Black men ain't shit. That's not the men I just dealt with. That's black men, meaning probably majority. That's not true. A lot of people take stuff personal and they talk basically from their experience. They're talking based on, oh, they see a couple men that ain't shit. They talking about their baby daddies. They talking about their daddy that wasn't in their picture. But yo, there are good men, just like there are good women. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm not about this. Just like there's horrible white women, horrible Mexicans, Asians, users. I just like women don't need to be taking it that far. And I think the same.
Because I was just gonna say, like, your viewpoint is, oh, all these black women over here are like this, so I'm gonna go over here to these women. Meanwhile, that culture of women, or in that culture, there's men saying their women ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a perspective thing. And like you said, you shouldn't have to put down
internationally.
What's
You're
that?
talking about internationally? You said international, like international men are saying that their women ain't shit.
I'm sure they are going through issues with their women. Every culture does. And that's the issue. Y'all pedestalize every other race of people as if they're not going through the same type of issues within their cultures. They may be they may be super submissive and listening, but they also probably getting beat the fuck up by their men. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that.
You have evidence on that?
I'm not saying that's overall consensus. I'm just saying there's, you know,
you
have balance.
That's true. Every culture has that type of women.
We have an issue.
Have what kind of women?
You can't pedestalize anyone. Just say, you know what? Just say, you know what? I'm trying to date black women. It's just not working out. I'm gonna expand my horizon and just open myself to other cultures to see what works. Instead of saying, I'm going over here because black women, It's like, bro, you ain't got to do all that to live your life. Why you got to talk shit about me? You know?
Go ahead, Coach. Go, KK.
I think black men. Oh, Coach K wanted to speak.
No, you, Miss K.
You said I can speak. Oh, I said I. Oh, okay. I believe black men want black women and black women want black men, but the disconnect comes with ego and pride. Instead of trying to fix the problem, you to point fingers. So nobody want to fix themselves. Nobody want to do the work. So if black men saying, hey, black women, you guys doing this, fix A, B, and C, and we have a rebuttal saying, well, y'all doing this, it's going to butt heads and everybody going to go the opposite. So them going across seas are basically them not want to, I don't want to say don't want to deal with us, but we have no solution. There's no way to fix it if women have concern with men have concern with women, and there's no solution, where do we go from there? We're going to keep repeating the same thing. It's going to keep getting repeated until somebody.
No, there's a
solution, but how do we get there? What's the solution?
Do as God said. God, man, woman, children.
Right. I think.
Oh shit. Right. Like, I get that, but
do you follow your husband?
I don't have a rebuttal against that because that's Bible.
I know, but see, you follow your husband, right?
Covering, yeah.
Right, and Carrie follows her husband, right?
Right.
And guess what? You are the too few women that actually have a ring. So maybe you two ladies should be out there actually promoting what women should be doing and not being afraid to be the bad guy.
The women are not going to listen. Sorry.
So who's not gonna listen?
See, you can't, like, I get what you're saying, but I can't make my experience somebody else's.
It's
you know
working.
what I'm saying? Like, we all individually. I'm sorry.
See, you can't do that, Kay. Kay, no, you can't be afraid to tell the truth.
Because I was talking and you said something, so I said I'm sorry because I did not hear you.
No, I apologize for interrupting you, Kay. But I'm saying what you're doing is working. And men like us, good men, will have good women's backs. And we will defend you and protect you. Okay? So if you get out there with the message of, hey, being under the cover of your husband, of a good man, is the best way. We're going to listen. You're protected. You don't gotta work. I get to be a woman. I get to be a wife. I get to have the soft life my whole life instead of working and slaving like you're some man. I don't think women should be out here slaving like men. What do you say?
Go ahead, CJ.
So I agree with everything you just said. That's kind of difficult to do this, and that's kind of difficult to carry out that plan in this economy when the average black man makes between $47,000 and $50,000 a year. And I don't think a grown adult black woman wants to struggle with a man that's making that much.
What is the average white man make?
But I think that's a really lousy argument, because isn't that better to have a household with someone else bringing in money than just being in a household by yourself? You know,
because if she's making equal to him, she's not going to respect him.
I know, but that's a different argument. I'm talking about CJ. What CJ just said.
How is that? Wait. Hold on. Let CJ finish his point, and most people make the same amount of money, Toro. So
I know, but CJ did actually include that.
Well, CJ didn't.
White men are making.
CJ
white
didn't,
men are actually.
CJ didn't get to finish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because this is insane. So again, the average black man makes between $47,000 and $50,000. The average white man is making somewhere between 63 and 65. So therefore, we're asking our black women to settle for somebody that's making 56 or between $47,000 and $50,000. That's not fair to them. If we're gonna go with what the Bible says, which is God, man, woman, child, then we have to be better as black men overall and take care of our communities. Because again, if a company gets in trouble, they don't care about the janitor. They're going after the CEO.